Hello, friends. Happy Sunday. I hope your day is going fantastic. We are here with you live, unless you're watching the recording.
I'm way over on the side.
She's cut off. We already got to cut her off. She's had too much. She's drinking a PBR right now. Why'd you do that? That was in frame.
Well, I don't know. Why did I move that over?
I don't know. She moved the table thing over.
You never know with me, because I was trying to move that over because I was way over.
It is what it is. Hi, everyone. Welcome. It's Sunday. It's been a minute. As you know, we are on our summer hours, so there's some weeks that we're live and some weeks we're not. And a good way to keep up to date if we're going to go live on Sundays is if you join our newsletter down below. And we're going to be launching a new freebie here soon, too, which I'm excited. It's going to be coming in 2 days. So you want to make sure you're on there. Anyway, hello, welcome. If you're here with us live, let us know in the chat. We got Ginny here, Joyce, Bonita, but she goes by Bonnie. We got Holly here,
Hello.
Sharon. Hello. We're so excited that you're
everyone.
here and hanging out with us. If you're watching the replay, don't worry, we see your comments too, so make sure that you say hi and interact as well.
Absolutely.
So I'm Kayla.
I'm Nancy.
And we're Stamping Before Anything Else, aka Stamping Bay, a mother-daughter team here to bring some joy to your creativity through our laughs and crafts. And, got to do our normal spiel. We love to laugh and we love to craft, and that's why we have a sign. Hi, Karen. Hi, Roz. Hello.
Hello.
Karen, it's been a minute. Hi, Myra.
Hi, Karen.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's been a crazy summer so far.
Yeah,
so
it has been.
It is busy. We normally kind of do summer hours because we have a camper in northern Minnesota. We're from Minnesota. We live in the Twin Cities area, and so we spend a lot of time traveling.
We do. Yeah, it's like 3.5 hours to get to the camper.
Hi, Shelly.
So yeah, it gets a little long.
Yeah,
Hi, Shelly.
it gets to be really long, and so we are spending a lot of our times outdoors, hanging out with family and friends and all that kind of stuff.
and taking care of kitties.
And kitties, yeah. So if you missed like a past couple of streams, we've had more cat issues, but thankfully everybody is plateaued.
Yeah.
And we're doing fine.
Everybody's doing good. Thank God. Cross fingers and toes and
Yeah. Cat paws.
kitty paws.
Yeah. Gosh, yeah. Busy summer and storms.
Oh my goodness,
Lots
yes.
of storms. Even last night, there were a total of 4 tornadoes that were on the ground near the Twin Cities, which is wild because normally we don't get tornadoes in the city here,
It's
but
really,
we did.
the weather has just been crazy. I don't know if you guys have nationally, there's been, like in North Dakota, last weekend Kayla and I were at the lake, traveled home on Friday, we drove back up Saturday, and then came home Monday, just because the electricity went out at the lake, and we had 2 cats with us, so
it was 95 degrees, humid, hot, no AC.
Yeah. So
great.
Yeah, it was wonderful. It's a good thing my dad wasn't there, because
Yeah. So we've got some good things in store for you.
We got a lot of info to share with you guys.
We are going to be making a fun fold card. It's an accordion fun fold. Let's see what'll focus there. Oh, Mom, get your face out of the way.
Oh,
don't look.
Don't look.
There it goes. It is a fun fold card, and so I'm not going to take the belly band off just yet. But we're going to show you how to make this. It's really cute. Mom came up with some really pretty colors, coordinating colors using some of the new DSP from the online exclusives that are going to be launching here in a couple days. So before we get into that, what do we want to do?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. What do you want? We got a whole list right here that we want to share with you guys. So
we're all about making sure, hi Mary Jo, we are all about making sure that y'all get the most bang for your buck, right?
Exactly.
And so we've always been a big fan of like sharing opportunities. So like we got free tutorials that you get.
We got lots.
We're going to do a product share with the online exclusive. So maybe we'll talk about that first.
We can, absolutely.
Yeah. So with the new online exclusives, they're going to be a total of 4 new designer series paper and 3 new ribbons in the online exclusives that are going to be launching. So online exclusives mean that they just are online. They're not in a physical catalog. And so we are going to be doing a product share with those. It's nice because it's actually a cheaper product share.
It is.
So I think the paper ends up only being like $20, and I think the ribbon was $9. So you get like a share of those packs of paper
Right.
versus getting all of them yourself and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So
and it gets your hands on the product. You can see it in person.
see what you like.
See what you like, and if you really love one specific pack of papers,
Then you can get it.
buy the whole thing. So it's a really good idea to sample it out, see what you like, what you don't like.
So we got the product share, which is going to be launching now, and sign up closes July 7th. So I'll put all this stuff in a link so y'all can like click on these things as we're talking about it later. So
Absolutely.
yes.
So that actually, the new products, the new online exclusives start on January.
I did
So
that
why?
too.
Did you
I
really?
did that too. I was writing the blog post
Oh my gosh.
with all the information. I put January, and I'm like,
Wait a minute.
No,
it's
July.
So it starts on Tuesday that you can order the online exclusive. You can order your own paper packs if you want to get all full packs of all 4 of them and all 3 ribbons. You certainly can do that. However, it's kind of nice to just get a little bit of sampling, and that's where our product
Carla, hi Carla. I hope you stayed safe in the Lakeville
Hi.
storms.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully everything's good down there.
Seems
'cause
like
that's
the
where
South.
the tornadoes were going.
Yeah, it
last
seems
night.
like the south of the cities has been getting hit.
Yes. We also are going we also are going to be doing a Christmas in July challenge.
Yay! It's been a few years
So-
since we've done one of these.
Yeah. Oh, Sharon says she loves our product shares. That's good.
Oh, thanks,
We're going to do
Sharon.
Christmas in July. So we do Christmas in July because we want you to be using your products, right? But also it's going to help you get ahead of Christmas card season.
Christmas.
So instead of having to do it in November when you're juggling, Thanksgiving and then Christmas is coming up, you're already going to have a good chunk of them done with our Christmas challenge.
Absolutely.
And so essentially it's creating 1 card a day using a different technique, and we show you how to do that technique and all that kind of stuff. All you gotta do is take a picture of the card you made or post in our exclusive Facebook group, and it holds you accountable to getting at least 31 cards done, guys.
Exactly.
At least
1 card.
Yeah.
1 card a day. We give you a prompt. You can use, like, say, for instance, DSP, use something that's sparkly, use something that's, got a tree in it.
Yeah.
We give you prompts so that it helps you, either craft it during the day or do it once a week, get all those cards done.
Yeah.
If you miss a day, it's no big deal. Nobody's going to be mad. But we would love for you guys to share those ideas.
Yeah. Bonnie says that she does stuff with her Christmas in July with her card club. So
Nice.
it's good.
Great
It's always
idea.
good to have that accountability, guys.
Seriously, it's so much fun.
So, what else we got? Good Lord, you got a whole bunch of stuff.
I wrote down a whole bunch of
We've
stuff.
already done those too.
Yep.
We got one more day to do the buy one, get one on the sweet
yes.
stuff.
Yes, one more day.
Buy one, get one 50% off, I should say.
Everybody's kind of been a little bit confused with that. So if you have any questions on how that works or why it's not working in your shopping cart, let us know. We'll be happy to share that information with you.
Guys, we've got so much information. It's wild.
Yeah.
Do you want to show up?
Oh, yeah.
Paper Pumpkin. We were working on Paper Pumpkin alternatives this weekend, and we came up with a really cute one.
Yeah, it turned out really cute.
And so we're really excited to show this to you because we're going to give you a sneak peek. But Paper Pumpkin, you get a kit that's sent to your house. Then you get to have all the supplies in there to make the cards. You don't got to buy anything else. Like, it's bam, right there, right?
Right.
So sometimes, the cards designs they're including, you're like,
I struggle.
they're okay.
I struggle.
Sometimes they're really cute, and you're like, no, I want to make exactly these. Sometimes, but for those moments where you're like,
I need a little bit of inspiration.
we've got alternatives for you.
We do. Now, this particular alternative is part of a creative group that we are participating with every month. So what it is we make up our alternatives. We come up with, 14 different designs, I think it is, for the Paper Pumpkin.
No, it is 14.
14?
It's 14.
Okay. So 14 different designs made by 14 different people. And it's for people that are subscribed through us that we get to share this PDF.
We need to know that you're subscribed, otherwise you can't get it.
Otherwise
it's
you
not
don't get it.
Stamping up
But
like
this
we do
is,
it.
This is the alternative that we came up with.
Let's see. It's getting your face in my face.
Is it?
Don't. Here. There it goes. Look at that. It likes
Yeah.
focusing on Mom's face.
Yeah, for some reason.
Isn't that gorgeous?
So this is one of the alternatives that we made for this exclusive PDF that if you are a subscriber of ours, you will get that PDF.
Here's a bundle of the month.
Yes. So now this
Tutorial.
particular one is another bundle that Kayla and I participate with 15 other people. So it's a total of 16 PDFs.
Look at that.
This is the bundle of the month. Now,
This is in the notes and totes that we did.
Yep. So the deal, how you get your hands on this particular 16 tutorial.
She likes that word particular.
Is order $75 worth of product through us on our website, and you get that PDF for free.
Oh my gosh. See, I told you we got a lot of stuff.
I mean, seriously.
Is that it, guys?
Is that it?
No, we've got the online exclusive DSP samplers.
yes.
So if you've been organizing your DSP with us, we are going to get those
We're going to show you.
posted.
So these are our DSP samplers that we have. Now, when you get them on our website, this is what it
That's
looks
what
like.
they look like. We cannot print the DSP because it's copyrighted, guys.
It's copyrighted. This you have to do yourself. You have to put the little 1-inch circles of the colors that match.
Yep.
But the designer series paper, you have to cut yourself and add onto it. You get a blank sheet.
Yep.
You wouldn't believe how many emails we get. Our sheet is not printing with the printers, which
doesn't
is
have to be-
okay.
Yeah.
But
we can't do it because of copyright.
Yes.
So, if you want, like, all the online exclusive ones and you don't want it, like, say, sometimes, guys, I know you like to collect stuff.
oh, I know I do.
Sometimes you're just like, I want to make the pretty thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you do our product share, you get all of these things.
Yes,
And
you
then you
do.
can cut it up and then make your own.
Yep, exactly.
So-
Exactly. And it's fun to look back because I got like a 3 or 4 inch ring binder. I think we shared that with you guys before. Of designer series
Thick.
going back to 2020.
Thick.
It's big. And it's a nice way to just going back memory lane, checking all the fun DSP.
It's cool because sometimes if you see a card and you're like, I remember that, I can't remember what it's called.
The
And
DSP, yes.
You could go back and you can flip through and you can see them.
That has actually happened. Yep, I had Vicky asked me, she goes, what is that designer series paper that we used on such and such album or whatever? I had to go back and look for it, and I found it.
You found it.
Yeah, piece
So
of cake.
that's what we got. That was speed round.
Wow.
Speed round, guys. I'm gonna put some links in the chat and the description of this video once it's done, so that way you can go check all this stuff out because that was a bunch of word vomit.
It was
So
word vomit.
we got all the things for you
Word
essentially.
vomit. Oh my goodness.
Okay, do we wanna?
I think we're ready to do our card.
we're ready to do this. I'm excited. This
Yay.
is such a cute card.
I think it's cute. And of course, we use the designer series paper. Can you hand me that? I'm sorry. I should have kept it. All right. So again, this is you get the blank one like this, printed out on basic white or whatever cardstock. I like to use a little, you don't want to print it on printer paper because it's too thin. But if that's all you have, go for it. But this is one of the new suites that are going to be going live on Tuesday. I forgot the name offhand. In there, I don't know exactly what the name of.
You could show. Oh, you can't show that.
This is called the Floral Charms Suite Collection right here that we're
Technically not
using.
supposed to show that
Well, why not?
because it's only for demos right now.
Well,
It's
I can't
okay.
print it off and
It's
give it
okay.
to them,
It's
but I
okay.
can show them. Anyway, so this is the designer series paper that goes with it. The bundle that is part of it is called Charming Day. So this is a stamp set. It is the rubber cling stamp set. And then these are the dies that come with it. Now, I haven't used much of the dies. I use this one right here, and I absolutely love it. It die cuts a very delicate
Isn't that pretty?
leaf.
It's so pretty.
I love it. I think it's so pretty. So, and then it also comes with the Charming Shimmer faceted dots.
I also like these.
Faceted dots. Oh my gosh, these are my favorite.
Look at it. It's like a disco party.
Last time we had these were with last year's In Colors. And I don't know. I just like these flat shimmery. They're just so much fun.
Is that the peach pie?
No, I think it's supposed to be the Timid Tiger
Oh.
on there, but
It's so light.
it is. No, actually, it's Petal Pink, Berry
Oh.
Burst, and Night of Navy. Sorry, my bad. Because you get this twine, or what's it called? The braided trim. So this is all braided. You could use it as is, but one thing that's really nice about this, I made another card doing an alternative for our PDF that features our monthly bundle of the month. Sorry, that'll be for August,
That you get
July?
free with the $75
I think it's
purchase.
August this bundle is made for. Anyway, I tore these apart and used. You can either use just one strand or 2 strands or 3 strands. But on one of them, what I did is, what's really cool is you can take your blends and change the color of this. So on the card that I created earlier, I used Blackberry Bliss as one of the inks, and then I also colored it in Night and Navy to create a different color. So it's kind of nice when you have a light colored ribbon like that.
That's why I forget that. I mean, I don't forget that you could color white ribbon. It's just when you're coloring
different colored.
One that's already colored. Like, you can add
right, and
a
it
darker
works,
ink.
Yeah, and it works best, obviously, if you have a light color ribbon, like the petal
try
pink.
to put like Night of Navy ribbon and try to put petal pink on it.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't, yeah. Or even Night and Navy, like on an old olive or something, it would come out to look like brown or something. For this card here, I did use the Stylish Shapes for, I think it's the third from the smallest. We're going to be using that as well. This is one of my go-to stamps, or not stamps, die cuts. Now, if you saw the email that we sent out, Kayla did a little short that she posted a few days back. She posted in the video, or in the email today, she showed you our little cup of little die cuts. And honestly, you guys, I grab these all the time when I'm trying to design cards. I'm like, would it look better with the square? Would it look better with the, it's so easy if you just die cut them ahead of time and be done with it. And then all you have to do is just add your other things to it. Okay, whew, a lot of talking. I've already got my sentiment mounted on a block here. We're going to be using the Night and Navy ink, which, oh my gosh, you guys, I was wearing a white shirt earlier today when I was creating this other card, and it never fails. Obviously, I get the ink all over my hands, but I was wearing a white shirt, and the ink pad fumbled and hit my boob.
Yep.
I had ink on my boob, and it was a white shirt. I was very thankful that this washes out.
Yep.
Because it did wash out very nicely.
Because it's water-based.
It's water-based, so it washed out just perfectly. No stain, no nothing. So anyway, had to share that with you. Okay, so this belly band will slide off like this, and it opens up like that.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Wow, that was way prettier than when you opened it.
Yeah, this is really cool. So we're going to show you how to do this. Now, again, we're going to have a blog post.
Well, Karen said that was a genius idea for the die cuts.
Oh, yeah, right? Honestly, it is so nice and so handy. Now, we're going to have a blog post telling you all the measurements and all that kind of fun stuff. But what I did is I cut everything ahead of time, did my scoring, and I'm just going to, if you want to write them down now, you certainly can. But this right here measures 4 1/4 by 11. And we're going to score at 3 inches, 5 1/2, 8 inches, and 9 1/2. Okay, so I already got that done. I got to grab a bone folder.
Can't forget that.
No, we can't. I'm going to use Kayla's Stanfield Stars. All right, so this piece right here that measures 3 inches, that's going to be the base. That's going to be the part where the white goes. All right, so now we're just going to do a Mountain Valley fold. We're going to fold that in, do our accordion fold, I should say, on each score mark, like that. And then with these, I like to just give them a good score. Make sure these are burnished really nice on both sides. So I'm going to turn this over, score that one, or excuse me, burnish that one, and burnish this one.
Jean asked, how do you store your pre-cut die cut shapes? Yeah, good question.
Good question.
Where'd they go?
They're a mess right now because they tipped over. Of course, they should be right.
I got them.
Okay.
Go. They're like this. They're just in a little container they could get at like Target.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they're organized, but
Actually,
I
think we got this at IKEA.
Oh, IKEA?
Yep, they came in a whole bunch of organizational.
We just like put all the ones that are similar together. I mean, it's not perfect, but it works.
And it usually have it a lot fuller, but we've used so much of it that it's so nice and handy, guys. Okay, so we have that all cut and burnished and scored and all that kind of fun stuff. Now I'm going to take my two bigger pieces and my two smaller pieces of designer series paper. Basically, it's the same sheet, just this is on the back side. That's all I had to do. Now, if you have two different designer series paper from two different packs of paper, works just as good. All right, so for the two smaller pieces, they are measuring at 1 1/4 by 4 inches. And then you're going to need the two other pieces that are 2 1/4 by 4 inches. So we're just going to go ahead and glue those on. Hold on one moment.
And I'm still working on trying to get those links to you guys too, especially if you're interested in that product share.
Yes.
I got that for you.
Perfect. All right. So on this particular one, I'm going to start with the pretty design on front. Not that the orange one, but this colorful one. I'm going to put that on the front to start off with. And then it's just alternating your patterns. Okay. If you want to have all the patterns the same, you certainly can do that as well. I just thought this was really pretty. This color combination I never would have thought of. Night and navy with this timid tiger. Beautiful.
Very pretty.
Beautiful combination. So this is how I'm going to open it up. Want my orange to show.
Debbie, I think we did get your swaps. Let me go double check real quick. Yeah.
Yep, we got yours.
We got them.
We did.
Jean said, do you primarily use white for the die cut pieces? Usually because we usually use white because typically we're stamping sentiments mostly on the die cuts.
Yep.
And so we kind of experiment around with that shape too. And then if we're like, oh, actually I want this but in a darker color or whatever, then we can die cut it out. But usually it's pretty quick and easy.
Yeah, and I hardly use very vanilla. I like bright colors, and I feel white is a very bright color, more so than the very vanilla. For majority of the year, usually like in the fall is when you'll see me using more of the very vanilla.
Sharon's asked, where'd you get the sleeves for the die cuts? We got them from Stamp & Storage, and I just put a link in here. I asked Babot to put our favorites link in there.
Look at that, it's too long.
And you could see, she messed up. You could see there's the link straight for the sleeves that we keep our dies on, including the magnetic sheets and everything too. And then we just use like Avery labels to put like the little, she's cutting it, but we put Avery labels up here, and then we just keep layering them on once we no longer need them or they retire or whatever.
Okay, I had that 1/4 inch too long.
Yeah, Jean, we got your swaps too. So people are asking about swaps. So on the even months of the year, except for December, we do a card swap that you can participate in. All we ask is that you use Stampin' Up! Products, either current or retired. And there's some other things, like you have to have like 2 layers, an embellishment, things like that. It's pretty simple.
Pretty simple.
And it gets you using your products.
It does. Your old products, if you got some old designer series paper that you want to fix up and send up on this card swap, works perfect. Okay, so now this piece is just 1/4 of a sheet of cardstock. I was going to say designer series paper. It's 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, and this designer series paper is 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this on to this. Yeah, I really, really, really like this designer series paper. When it comes to stamping, I rely on fun folds and designer series paper. I am a fanatic when it comes to designer series paper. It's what inspires me to make cards.
I'm 100% a DSP person.
Yeah, and I love techniques, and I still use techniques with designer series paper, but this has always been my go-to.
Yay, Kimberly should be here tomorrow.
Yay!
How many cards in the card swap? So we just have you do 11 cards, and then you will get 10 back. We keep 1 to show on our live stream in our video, so that way people can get inspiration. But yeah, you get 10 back from other people, which is really cool. So you send 11, 1 design, you get 10 back of different ones from
Yep.
all these other people. It's really cool.
Exactly. Yeah, it works out really good. And we got quite a few people that wanted to join this month, but you guys, yeah, I'm impressed. Everybody did really good. And we got quite a few of them. Okay, so this strip right here measures 11 by 1 inch. This is going to be our belly band. And how I do my belly bands is I just kind of eyeball it. Now, I could put score lines in here, but to make it easy for everybody, I want to make it a little bit looser than, so I can slide the belly band off. Okay, so I kind of bring it in, but then lap it over, but then I kind of back it out a little bit so that I can slide this, back it up. What did I say?
Lap it over.
Lap it over.
I'm like, okay.
Overlap. Lap it over. It's a new word. All right, so now I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on here. And I'm just kind of folding this over to see where the edge of the top layer is going to be so I don't go gung-ho on the glue. Okay, just put a little bit on there. And there we have it. So there's our belly band. Now, what I like to do, now that I have this in the front, I like to slide it off, and being that this is off to the side a little bit, it might show a tiny bit when I put my embellishments on the front. So I am just going to go ahead and turn this around, put it so that the connection is on the back side of the card. So you see it back here, the person in the front, or the person won't see it on the front of the card.
But couldn't you technically put it in the front? Because then you would have it covered up.
Well, yeah,
you know?
But mine was off to the side more.
Yeah.
So if you want to make sure that you get it smack dab in the middle, that this will cover it up perfectly, you won't see it.
Then it'll work.
Yep, exactly. All right, so I got that upside down. So all I did with these is I laid them on top here, and probably
Kimberly
right
says
here.
I put my bone folder under the belly band so that I don't make it too tight.
That is a great idea. Never thought about doing that. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for that tip. Okay, so now we're just going to stamp on our little circle. Thanks for being you.
Aw, you're welcome.
You're welcome. Schmelcome. All right, so now that we're done with that, I'm going to put that safely over there. I need dimensionals, so hold on one moment.
As she walks away.
Yeah, I'm like...
Guys, while she's doing that, let's see what our creative levels are at right now. So if you're new here, we do this thing where you type an exclamation point in the live chat and then the word creative. No space. It's literally exclamation point and then the word creative. And Beba, if she cooperates, will tell us how creative we are. And so you could do that.
Hopefully she doesn't harass.
Oh, we're only 19%.
Oh my
She's
gosh.
been dissing us lately.
She is not happy with us.
And if you get to be like 100%, you will get to join our little scrolling ticker rate here, over here,
Where are you
and join our 100 club right down here. So,
okay,
Karen said such a cute card.
Too funny. Okay, so as you can see on here, I just laid those die cuts on there, and wherever I just kind of willy-nilly did it, and then I just put 3 dimensionals on there, and then we'll just take the backings off, and then we'll have a good stick for putting our little sentiment on the front.
Oh, whoa,
Like
Bonnie
that.
got 96%.
Whoa.
Hi, Sabrina.
Nice job. Sabrina.
Hi, Sabrina.
Hi, Sabrina. Yeah, so we got that. Now I'm just missing my gems.
Which are, under there.
Right here. We got to just add a couple of them.
Oh my gosh, Karen's also at 96%.
Seriously.
Guys. Carol, I think, is the only one that's gotten it. There was one other person, but I could not find them who's ever gotten 100%.
Oh, wow. That is so crazy. That is nice. All right, so on this one, I am using...
Joe got 95. Sorry,
Really?
everybody's getting really high.
I know, except for us. What the heck?
19%.
What the heck? I don't get it. All right, so I put 5 of these little dingers on here. And right here. And there we have it, ladies. What do you think?
You're off screen.
Am I?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
gosh
always
darn.
go too high.
I don't know why.
Always
I don't know why.
too high.
I don't.
Guys, let us know what you think in the comments. What you like.
Hopefully.
What do you think? Hopefully you like it.
Hopefully you like it. I kind of like it. I think they're pretty. Super pretty. Yeah, so that is our card tonight. Like I said earlier, is that we're going to have the measurements and everything posted by tomorrow. And some other information. I'm sure Kayla will have an email sent out again with all
of
the
the stuff. Yeah, because like I'm trying to still put things together, but right now it'll be on like this link eventually. I got one thing on there. I almost have two things.
Kayla had a very busy weekend. She had a baby shower yesterday, and she helped do games and helped set up on Friday.
Yep.
Yeah, so she had a really busy weekend.
Yeah, it was a very busy weekend. I got to also crochet a blanket, and I showed Sabrina and Jean.
Oh yeah,
the blanket that I made, and she loved
the mom-to-be.
Mom-to-be loved the blanket that I crocheted for her. I think that was probably the most that I saw her light up.
Yeah, she was pretty
yesterday.
Excited. Kayla showed me a couple of the pictures.
Yeah, so it went really good. I'm excited that she liked it. And I told her I have 3 skeins of yarn left still. And I was
Skeins.
Sorry. I still have some left, and so I was like, I'm gonna make a second one.
I totally would too.
Yeah, so looks like everybody's saying cute card. Love it, very nice.
Oh, thank you guys.
Love this fun fold. Help use some of your DSP stash.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. This is one of those.
Definitely. And it's so easy. I mean, my goodness.
It is almost the Florida Gator colors.
Oh, it totally is. Oh, wow.
Good catch, Sarita. Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so if you want to make sure you get the directions for these, including the measurements, so you don't have to go back and rewatch the video and getting all those things, make sure you join our newsletter. Link is in the description below, and you will get notified when this stuff is up on our blog.
Absolutely.
And we'll share all the details on like the freebies for the online exclusives. I still got to upload it. I was almost there, but did not think Mom was going to go so fast.
Oh.
Usually she's so slow when she makes them, so that's why I was like, there it is. Look at that.
Nice.
It's so pretty.
It is a very pretty card, and it's very quick, easy, simple. I mean, you can pound these out. This could be your next card swap, guys. And let's see here. We're August. That'll be August. Right?
Yep. So we'll have our next card swap because they're due at our house tomorrow. So it's going to be a tight turnaround if you were to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it would be possible.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if you overnight it,
But if you are interested in the card swap too, that's where getting on our newsletter is. So that way we can get the information sent to you. Otherwise, you can always check out our blog, stampingbay.com/blog, and then usually we post it on there too.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Is that it?
That was it.
Holy moly. God, you guys, I think back to when Kayla and I first started.
We would do like an hour and a half long videos.
And we would make more than one card, but hour and a half, we would just sit there and laugh and talk.
And we still do.
I mean, we do, but we get down to business and get that stuff done.
Let's get down to business.
Mulan.
To defeat
the Hun.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with us, guys. We really love spending time with you, and we loved all the people who were chatting with us today.
Gosh.
You guys are the best.
So happy to be here. We've missed you. It's like...
So, newsletter.
Yes.
When you find out when we're going to be live, we go live on Sundays. And so if you don't hear anything, that means we're not going live, but we will always give you a heads up when we actually will be live.
Absolutely.
So make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel too. Just hit the button. It's free.
Please, it's free.
It's free. Just hit subscribe.
No, it's super free.
Super duper free.
It's super free. As Kayla would say, it's super free.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.